what we like to do is going through some meridians with you. One of the most important meridians that I'm talking about is the lung meridians. You know that at the moment, the situation as we are now is the lung, the strengthening is very important. So the lung channel helps you open the chest and then the breathing properly and then dealing with anything that it's got a throat problem. Yep. So I'm going to share with you with some diagram. This session is quite practical and it's not as graceful as the other two sessions, I'm afraid. So just bear with me. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, everybody can see my screen now. So this is the screen that is showing a lung channel. So you can see the name of the lung channel abbreviated as LU. On your right side is starting from 1, 2, and 1 is lower down, 2 is going up and go to 3, 4, and so on and so forth, going to lung 11. Today, pay a bit of attention on location on 1 and 2, 5 and 6, 10 and 11. Those are the few points I'm going to touch on today and then show you how you can manipulate it or massage it to strengthen the lung. And the next one I'm going to touch on is what we call is a RAN 17 in the middle of your chest. In the middle of the fourth intercostal space. For the gentleman, it's just right in between your nipples. Okay, now I'm going to switch back on to my screen. Okay, good. Right, lung 1 and lung 2. So as you saw, the diagram is more or less around this region of the body. How to locate lung 1? Before we locate lung 1, we need to locate lung 2 first. So how to locate lung 2 is, can you feel your collarbone? Go all the way and you feel your fingers can't push any further. You push any further, we'll go into a hump and then going straight down. The easiest way to do it is put your hand on your waist and bring the shoulder forward and then feel your collarbone, go all the way, okay? You can't go any further and go straight down. The deepest indentation is lung 2, okay? This is lung 2, nice and easy. And how to locate lung 1? Lung 1, what you do, make a V sign, yeah, your V. And place the index fingers in lung 2 and slightly diagonal down, it will be the lung 1, yeah? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? Lung 1 is more or less on the first ribs, right underneath the first rib in the soft muscle part. Okay, next one is the lung 5. Lung 5, on your forearm, bring up the bicep, okay? You can see an indentation here. In between the tendon and this tendon. So the indentation is there. It's quite a deep point, yeah? So you can use something a little bit more pointed. And lung 6, go slightly further down from lung 5, around about 3 fingers width, and come to a point is straight down, is lung 6. So what you do, lung 5, lung 6, V point again, V, a finger V, and 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Lung 9. I'll go through the function of them later on as well. Lung 9, is, can you see my thumb? This part is got a big piece of muscles. And this is the back of the palm, the dorsal of the palm. You can see there's a line changing the colors from a darker color into a lighter color. For a darker skinned person, you see, and you can actually see the line. So going to the midpoint between the bone underneath the thumb, go slightly inwards. And this is the point, is lung 9. And next one, lung 11. You see my nail. At the end of the nail bed, draw a line across. And then side of the nail, draw a line across as well. The intersection is lung 11. Okay, lung 11 at the corner of the nail bed. Okay, let's go back to lung 1 and lung 2. Lung 1 and lung 2, therefore, all chronic condition, if you got any lung problem, any chronic coughing, throat might be, is mostly dealing with the chronic and also acute as well. So in this case, what you do, put the fingers in there and keep massaging it. Yeah, massaging it. And lung 5. Lung 5 is for nourishing the lung. If you feel that you have a bit of a chesty cough, or you feel this region is dry, you always want to have a sip of water, yeah, and the mouth is dry as well. Lung 5 is fantastic for that purposes. And lung 6. Lung 6 is on this point. Lung 6 for acute coughing. If you have a coughing fit, so you just keep pressing, put a little bit more force in and use the thumb to actually squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax your arm and keep squeezing it. Yeah, that will help you to actually reduce the amount of cough. So it's a lung 6. And lung 9, which is on this part. Yeah. Okay. What you do? Use the fingers to hook it. What's it for? This is for your lung. Is lung heat? Use lung 5 to re-nourish the lung, and lung 10. So I beg your pardon. Lung 10 is actually taking the heat off your lung. So just must use the fingers to hook it. Okay. And lung 11. Lung 11, which is on the nail bed. This is really good for the throat pain, really burning pain. It's really good. So what you do, use the fingernail, squeeze, squeeze it. Yes, squeeze it. If this is a burning throat, I would advise you use a clean needles just to prick it and then squeeze, cover blood out. It will take the edge of the burning throat quite quickly. Okay, so this is the lung channel and the function. Now, normally I'll use my fingers because I'm well trained in doing massage. But for people using the fingers and this problem, that might not be good. So there are tools that you can use. Now switch over to the screen. Okay, I'm going to share the screen again. Okay. Now there are various tools that you can use. This has got a very pointed object, you can see. I'm still new to this technology. this one you can use as a very pointed object or a pointed location, which is like a lung 11. Okay, that's another type of tool. And this one, you can actually hold it at the end and then use the pointed bit to actually go into the point, which is the lung 5, which is very good for the lung 5. This is a buffalo horn. It's very good to clear any toxic heat as well as the common as well. And more useful and versatile that we use chopsticks, yeah, which I'm going to show you later on. And later on, I'm going to show you how to massage and use a very traditional tool, a spoon. Things fancy would be like a buffalo horn as well, in the shape that is very useful to deal with any angle of your body. Okay, let's go back into my screen again. Okay, I know this is jumping between the screen and myself again, but there's a beautiful material and then the environment. Okay, now I want to show you how I'm going to use a pair of chopsticks to massage my acupuncture points. Okay, pair of chopsticks. What you need to do, use a rubber band. What do? Bundle it up. Yeah, when you bundle it up, and what you do, you can deal with lung 2 and lung 1 simultaneously. Just hold and just keep massaging it. Rub it, but don't poke at it. Yeah, okay, massaging it. Yeah, so use the open up as wide as possible and as narrow as possible, so you can deal with 2 points all in the same time. Just now, I show you what lung 5 and lung 6. Yeah, so what you do, you make a little mark on lung 6 and put the chopsticks. Lung 5, the squeegee bit, hold on to the bicep. You see the indentation. Lung 5, and put on the mark I put on lung 6. So in this case, just put a little bit of pressure. Self-massage. It's really nice. Yeah. One word of advice is this kind of chopstick is got 2 blunt ends. One is a little bit less blunt. Yeah. I would advise you use the less blunt part. And then if you got a Japanese chopsticks or any pointed chopstick, do not use the pointed bit. If you put a little more pressure, it will actually damage the skin. And anything flat might not be as good. So you might want to find something a little bit more rounded. Yeah, okay. The tools that I showed you just now, this one, yeah, it got pointed, but it's round. It's really nice. Actually go in here all the way. Can you see how much I can put the tool into my lung 5? Quite a lot. Yes. As long as you don't have any elbow problem, it doesn't cause any pain at all. Yeah, I can push it quite deep in. Yeah, okay. And for that, so that is the lung channel manipulation. What about your tight chest? I show you the diagram just now. Is in the middle of the 4th intercostal muscle. Yeah, and then straight down in here. So when you try to locate it, feel your throat all the way down and feel come all the way down, come all the way down. In the middle of the chest, you feel a little bit indentation, and you keep put a little bit of pressure and rub it. You feel it's uncomfortable. For most people, it's uncomfortable. Yeah. However, you don't have to locate very accurately. What you do, I normally use 3 fingers. Right about this area, hook it. Can you see? Yeah. Now, every time you give it pressure, hook it and breathe out. Breathe in, out, 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 out. Or touch on the same surface area of your body and keep down, 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 down. Again, when you're going down, breathe out, 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 out. Okay, they will actually help you to open the chest. One more point that I haven't got the picture for you. which is on the side of the body. Feel your nipple for the gentleman, yeah? Right about chest, the fourth ribs. And go across and go across as well. This is where Dai Bao, people doing the Ma Wen Dui, yeah? Long Dang, where Dai Bao is, yeah? Okay, and here, use the hand, cope it, and gentle tap. Again, when you tap, breathe in, out, 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 out. And the other side, after you've done it, you just give a rub, and then put the hand on the other, on top of the head, and then locate it, and coat your hand in. Okay. After you've done it, then your lung capacity, you feel a lot more clearer. Yeah. Right. While we're on this, we're going to touch on the elbow at the lung 5. I want to show you how to massage your elbow to deal with any elbow problem. Very common, tennis elbows. Okay, tennis elbows. Tennis elbows, there are two types of symptoms we have. One is tennis elbow. You feel the pain more here. And if you feel pain more on the inside, yeah, the medial side is golf elbow. Yeah, tennis elbow, golf elbow. Right. The next diagram show you show you the anatomy of the elbow. So you can see it's quite simple diagram anyway. So you got a bicep here, and can you see the little white bit attached to your forearm, which is the ulna or radius? Radius is on the thumb side. So this is the tendon, the bicep tendon that you can see on the diagram. Yeah, and can you see the joints here? And that's a piece of ligament there, anterior band. Yeah, so those two areas is the problematic area causing the tennis elbow. The tendon is too tight, it's pulling the joints too close to each other. That's why when you rubbing your elbow, and then you got a lot of pain because they're quite close to each other. So what we want to do is massaging, not the muscles, is the tendon and the tendon. Yep. Okay. Let's switch back to Zoom. Okay, how we do it? Chinese spoon. Alternatively, a blade. Yeah. The buffalo gua sha blade. Gua sha means scraping. What you want to do is, on the diagram shown, this is the muscles, and this is tendon linked all the way to the radius. So you want to massage this part, and can you see my crease on the elbow? Yeah, it's slightly off the crest is this part, is where the tendons are. And also the anterior band is around here as well. So what you do, use oil, any oil will do, olive oil, coconut oil, or any, is for lubrication. It's not really for any other medicinal purposes. What you do, you just do a little bit of demonstration. Put a little bit of oil. Just like spreading butter. Yeah, okay. And can you hear the sound? Can you hear the sound as well? It's not painful at all. It's just rubbing against my my tendon. Yeah. If people, you got a problem, then this part will show a little bit more darker red. Can you see a little bit red on my elbow now? Yeah, okay. If people have got a problem, definitely will show a bit darker red. And also you can massage here as well, scraping. Yeah, if you say that scraping is too harsh for my body, then what I want to do, okay, use a hand. Okay, if you got the thumb power, go across. Muscle is going along here. Can you see the muscles there? Yes, I'm showing my muscle power. Yeah, go along there. And what you do, go across the muscle. So relax. Go across there. Okay, it's not painful. Yeah, but if you got a bit of problem, then you'll feel a bit of pain. So gradually take your thumb in there. Take your thumb in there. Yeah, this is where the problem that you can solve. Or I say, okay, I haven't got the thumb power. What we're going to do? Use knuckles. Yeah, use knuckles. What I'm going to do is use the knuckles and very gentle. What you do, you just like you're flicking your wrist. Yeah, you don't use any hard force, but as long as your thumb, your knuckles, base of the thumb, press onto it and just massage. That's good enough. Yeah, just like this, nice and easy. And what about the muscles here? Is quite tender because people keep writing on the right side. Yeah, right-handed, left-handed. If you think that you're a bit tender, this part especially, then what you do is just like rolling like this. Rotate the palm. Put the palm there and rotate. You can do it slowly, and you can do it fast. Yeah, it's a very, very nice movement. Okay, so this is the basic self-management on your elbow. Next one I want to touch on is the knee. Now, elbow and the knee are the most common problematic area. I want to share with my screen with you again, and the structure of the knee. Okay. Right. Patella, can you see? This is the kneecap. Can you also see the white bit around the kneecap as well? Quadricep tendon. Henso, Neto, patella tendon. Actually, the terminology is slightly incorrect. This is quadricep tendon is correct. The patella should be patella ligament because ligament is joining bone to bone because patella is the bone, the tibia is the bone as well. Can you see? Attaching is a ligament. Anyway, terminology, which we're not too trying to be a bit political correctly. And so what we need to do is mostly is the kneecap pressing too hard into the knee joint, pressing too hard into the knee joint too hard. So when you actually articulate the knee joint, it's got a problem. Why the kneecap is so tight and so close to the knee? Because is this piece of tendon and this piece of ligament, they're pulling too tight. So pressing the patella against the knee joint. So what we're going to do, we're going to loosen up. Yeah. So how to loosen up? We do the exactly movement that what I did on the elbow. So deal with the tendon. And also, and this ligament here, collateral ligament, is joining the knee from, this is the fibula, this is side, the lifted side bone, this is the external side of the knee, and also that's an internal, that's another piece of ligament on the other side as well. So what you have to do with 4 pieces of ligament or tendon, you have to deal with ligament and tendon. Deal with the quadricep, this one, patella, and the ligament on either side. If you deal with those 4 ligaments and tendon, then your problem will be ease off quite nicely. Okay, how do we do it? Knee. Oops. Yeah, sharing screen. No, I'm not sharing my screen. Yeah. Okay. How are we going to do it? Exactly same. Can you see? I'm just using my elbow as my leg and like this. Yeah. And well, it's not quite. I can't really show you my leg because I got a lot of hair on my leg. Okay. So, for instance, this is the quad muscles, the thigh muscles, and this is the kneecap. So it's right here. That's a ligament right in the middle, and then coming down into a patella, which is a kneecap, and down here as well. So top, bottom, side, in both of them. Yes, okay. So showing in terms of the knee, okay. Kneecap, here, this one. And the side will be both sides, okay? So what you do, you can either use the spoon to do a scraping or use the thumb power, or even because the knee is lower down in your body, what you need to do, use the elbow. Relax the knee. Use the elbow, rubbing it. Yeah, rubbing it. And here, use the thumb. Use the thumb. I normally use two thumbs. Press on right underneath the patella and either side. Yeah, to start with, if you got any problem, it'll be tender. But gradually, it take you might be a couple of weeks. If you got a severe knee problem, yeah, a couple of weeks, you ease off quite nicely. Yeah. Okay, on the inside of the knee, I said there's a two piece of ligament down on either side. Yeah. Okay. But however, slightly above the knee joint, this piece of muscle also is important as well. Yeah. So what we're going to do, cross the legs and then put the elbow here and just give a little massage here. While you're doing it, you can also massage the quad muscle as well. So you do is put your arm just circular motion, or if you're comfortable with your rolling method, it's just, that's all. Don't use any force, relax. Yeah. Knee. This one. Okay, so just to recap, today what we have gone through might be a little bit too much information for you, but I've tried to make it as simple as possible. Lung channel from the collarbone and all the way down to the inside of the nail bed. So today I'll touch on lung 1 and lung 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Use the chopsticks. Lung 1 and lung 2. Yeah. Massage it. Lung 5 and lung 6. Lung 5, bicep, indentation here. Lung 6, three fingers slightly further down. Just hold on, just put a little fingers in between of the chopstick, otherwise it will keep closing in. Give a little fingers in there and massaging it. Yeah. Now for tennis elbow, like I said, the tendon here. And rolling is really nice. Lung 10, use the fingers to tap it, especially when you see that's a red bit, because this part, for your information, if you show is quite red, it means that you got a bit of heat in your throat and in your stomach. If this is a blue color, it means that your stomach is cold. So no icy drink, no icy food, no salad, nothing whatsoever. Anything you put into the stomach has got to be hot and warm. Yeah. And then lung 11, Lung 11, use the fingernails to squeeze it or use a needle to let a couple of blood out. Next one, open the chest. Breathe out. Dai Bao, spleen 21. Cope, breathe out. And on the other side as well. And that is the lung and then the respiratory system opening up. Right, before I go, just a little bonus for you. You know, I mentioned about the spoon. It is absolutely fantastic, or you can use a little blade. It's absolutely fantastic that you can do. I think 9 out of 10 people would have a neck problem. Yes, okay. This is they are the healer, right? Again, use some oil, and this massage here, scraping it. Scrape down, scrape up, doesn't matter. Yeah, scrape down is better, but you can't really scrape down. Scrape down a little bit difficult, but scrape up is also good as well. And then scrape all the way up to the base of the occiput. When you actually really hit the bone, just about you hit the bone, scrape all the way there. And when you just rolling around the base of the skull, which is really, really nice to clear some of the internal heat or internal wind. And to apologize, in Chinese medicine, wind is a quite lethal pathogen we want to get out, and massage and rub it all the way down. This is, you can come down, yeah. It is quite nicely done. Okay, so I hope that you have enjoyed this information I share with you.